And then we go on to Manchester City against Arsenal, which is completely different. We go from a game with not much action to a game that had everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Man City back to their ways, really.
Back
in
to
Arsenal.
their best. Raheem Sterling looked bright, looked very on it on that game. Obviously, he got the first goal from a David Luiz mistake, and that's just the first mistake David Luiz made of the night. 'Cause he had a bit of a stinker, didn't he, David Luiz?
Yeah, he's a bit of a loose cannon, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play for Arsenal
Much more.
much more, if at all.
I mean, what's it called? The goalkeeper Leno. He was playing well. He had a good game, I think. Made a few very vital saves from Sterling and Silva in the first half. Obviously, for Raheem Sterling's goal, beautiful volley first time. You can see, no matter how close it was, there was no stopping that connection straight to the back of the net. There's no saving that at point blank, unless you're Scott Sterling.
Exactly.
Then moving on to another David Luiz mistake. Is it the right decision? Red card for David Luiz against Mahrez?
Yeah.
Could you argue the fact that a player could have came and cut off the run again, or is he definitely the last man?
No, I think he's got a clear goal scoring opportunity, hasn't he? He's literally about to smash it in, and he gets pulled back. And of course it's a pull. It's not an attempt to play the ball, so it's a red card still, even though it's in the penalty area. I don't think there's any controversy about that. It's just a defender realising that he's not goal side and he's messed up, and then he's tried to pull him back, and it's the only thing he can do.
And he's pulled him back. He's gone down, and that's David Luiz's second goal contribution against his own team.
Yep, and that's his early bath.
He's
after a late start.
Early shout. So De Bruyne steps up, puts the penalty away. No questions about that. De Bruyne, phenomenal. And then it kind of takes a turn to the worse with Eric Garcia being flattened by Ederson.
Yeah, I mean, Ederson needed to come out and clear the ball. But I don't understand this with goalkeepers. Whereas it's a reckless. I know it's against his own player, but it's reckless, isn't it? It's dangerous.
Yeah.
And if that was
if a striker does that to a goalkeeper, it's a yellow card for the striker.
Yeah, and if that happens, like you see tackles come in where he wins the ball clean, but it's kind of like a follow through or something.
It's out of control and reckless.
Yeah, and it's given as a foul. But if a goalkeeper steams out like that, Garcia is looking the other way. He's got no chance of like protecting his body or staying strong or moving out of the way. He doesn't know he's coming, and he just gets wiped out. It's I don't know.
But then again,
we kind of accept it because it's against his own player.
Yeah, I mean, I was just about to say that you can't really book your own player for coming to foul his own player.
That's the thing. It's not a foul, is it? That's the issue.
Yeah. But it could have easily been an Arsenal striker in that situation.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been a foul.
It'd be if it was, he'd still be kind of like, oh, he's got the ball. So it's okay. His goalkeepers are okay because he's come out and headed the ball away.
Well, it's like from corners as well. If the goalkeeper catches it, but you touch the goalkeeper, it's a foul on the goalkeeper. When it's not.
Well, it's like you seem to have a special treatment, don't we, for goalkeepers?
Yeah, it's like it's the goalkeeper. It's still a contact sport. I mean, obviously you don't push him, but you can there's a shoulder to shoulder. It's legal in the game. Why the goalkeepers get this special treatment? It's not good. And then you move on to 90th minute. Aguero, beautiful football between the three of them. So it wasn't. It was Aguero, Foden. Was it De Bruyne that sets Aguero through, or maybe the other way around? But Aguero unlucky not to score, to be fair, in the first time. But Foden there on the follow up.
Yeah, it comes out. It suppose comes out.
Beautiful play from Man City. Beautiful. They've not really stopped, have they? You wouldn't have thought they'd have gone into a 3. You could quite clearly see Arsenal had gone into a 3-month lockdown, but City just came out and played as if they played again, as if they played last weekend.
Yeah, it was the three Man City players, wasn't it, against the back five, or the 5 retreating defenders of Arsenal, and Arsenal just didn't know what to do.
Arteta's got some serious work to do at Arsenal.
Yeah, he's. I don't know.
I mean, if we're saying Pep Guardiola has got some work to do at Man City to get the title back, and he's there demolishing Arsenal, what do Arsenal have to do to get back to where they once were?
Yeah, I mean, they got rid of Arsene, didn't they? And
which they've been crying for years. Emery, they thought that was a great appointment, bringing in from PSG, doesn't really do anything.
Didn't work out.
And then Arteta, who's not actually been a manager, but Pep's right-hand man, and he gets beaten by his old boss.
Yeah, just shows you, doesn't it? The apprentice is not beating the master just yet.
Is not, but Arsenal have got some serious work to do in the transfer window. Some serious work. I mean, bringing in the likes of Aubameyang in, great, but if you've got if he's on an off day, I wouldn't rely on Lacazette to fill in that spot.
No.
I won't rely on anybody to fill in that spot for Aubameyang in the Arsenal team.
Next game.